Alright my friends, so today we are going to talk about emanators in Honkai Star Rail and what is the biggest misunderstanding about them. And I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, what is an emanator? An emanator is a path strider who follows a certain path, and the Aeon of that path gazes on that person and gives them a certain percentage of their power, which turns them into an emanator. Right now we know about 3 emanators in the story, and if I am missing anyone, please let me know about it in the comments section below. But for now, the emanators that we know about are Herta, the real Herta, not the doll that we talk with on Herta Station. The real Herta is an emanator, the second emanator is Black Swan, and the third emanator is Acheron. Now, just because Acheron is broken, people seem to come to the conclusion that all emanators are going to be broken, and this is the problem and the biggest misunderstanding about emanators. Remember, what are emanators? They are normal path striders who has been gazed on by the Aeon of their path and has been given a certain percentage of that Aeon's power. Now, the problem here is that unlike Harshers in Honkai Impact 3rd, for example, who have been given basically a very powerful power which makes all Harshers broken while having also difference in their power. There are actually some Harshers who are more powerful than other Harshers, but all Harshers are above a certain percentage of power. They are all broken. However, when it comes to emanators, it's not the exact same thing, because an emanator can be actually less powerful than a normal path strider but still be an emanator. And why is that? Well, if I am right now a path strider who follows the path of the hunt, let's say, and the Aeon of the hunt gazes on me and gives me part of their power, they could give me just 2% of their power, and that will make me an emanator, because this is what an emanator is. Even 2% of the Aeon's power is going to make me an emanator, because an emanator is just a path strider who has been gazed on by the Aeon and given a certain percentage of their power. Now, with 2% of the Aeon's power, am I going to be stronger than someone like Jingliu? No. So you can see that it doesn't have to be actually that the emanator is more broken than other people. No, it doesn't have to be that way. The emanator might have gotten just 2% of the Aeon's power. Other emanators might have gotten 20%. Others might have gotten 40%. Others might have gotten 60%. So some emanators are going to be as broken as Acheron, but other emanators doesn't really have to be that broken, because as I said before, an emanator is just a normal path strider who has been gazed on by the Aeon of that path and given a certain percentage of power. It doesn't say that they have given them 60% of their power or above. No, it's just a certain percentage of their power. They could have given them just 0.5% of their power and now they are emanators, but does that make them broken? No, they aren't broken. They are nowhere even close to be broken. So this is the biggest misunderstanding that I see in the community about emanators. Whenever they hear the word emanator, they just immediately come to the conclusion that this person must be extremely broken. And while until now, from Black Swan and from Acheron we saw that they are, Herta on the other hand doesn't look like something broken. We will have to see the real Herta first before we talk about it, but Herta doesn't seem like something really broken like Acheron or Black Swan. However, We might see some other Eminators in the future as well, and please, when we see them, don't just immediately jump to the conclusion that they are extremely broken. They might be as broken as Acheron. However, they might not be as well. That is the point. They might not be broken. So the biggest thing that I see people are doing right now is that they are immediately writing off Boothill when he says that he is going to try to kill basically Acheron just because Acheron is extremely broken. Now the problem is, we still didn't see anything, literally anything from Boothill. And people are already writing him off just because he is not an Eminator. Guys, please remember, Eminators aren't Aeons. If it would have been an Aeon, yeah, I am with you, we are going to write him off the script immediately. He has nothing to do here. An Aeon is going to immediately eradicate him from existence. But an Eminator is not an Aeon. They might, we don't know even how much of the Aeon of Nihility's power Acheron got. She definitely got more than 40%. That is definitely the case. She got more than 40% because the power that she is holding is very, very big. She is broken as hell. That slash that she slashed basically Aventurine with was more than enough confirmation that she got a massive power there. However, how much is it? And is it really that broken that basically Boothill isn't going to even be able to compete with her? That is what we will have to wait and see. I am not saying that Acheron isn't broken. As I said before, she is extremely broken. What I am saying is that we didn't see anything from Boothill yet. We will have to wait and see Boothill first, and then we will see whether we can write him off or not. All we saw from him was just some talk with Black Swan, and from that talk we can see that he is very confident about his power. So we will have to wait and see before we write him off. Is he just cocky about his power and he isn't as strong as he is trying to look like? Or is he really that strong and he might actually make a competition for Acheron? We will wait and see, and don't forget that he is a Galaxy Ranger and we already know that Galaxy Rangers are very strong. Are they as strong as Eminators? We don't know. Each one of them is going to be different in strengths for sure. Some of them are going to be extremely broken, some of them aren't going to be as broken. So we don't know if Boothill alone is going to be that strong to take down an Eminator. But anyways, the point of this video is to tell you that an Eminator is not an Aeon. So don't misunderstand the point of an Eminator. An Eminator doesn't have to be a broken character. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. Don't forget to let me know your opinion about Eminators in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video.